Hello friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Julie and I am the author of the blog CapturingWonderland.com. Today I'm going to show you the entire process from start to finish of how I made this beautiful DIY shiplap wall fairly cheap. I'm going to go into pretty much all of the details, so don't forget to watch the entire video because there are some things that I want to show you and share with you at the end of the process. It's been a while since I built one of these walls, so I had to relearn some things, and I would love to give you that advice so that you don't go ahead and learn the hard way like I did. So watch all the way through and then I will see you at the end. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. Heavens to Murgatroyd. All right, I have my first board. Now, I'm just gonna start from the bottom. You can pick a corner, it doesn't really matter which corner you start on, but I'm gonna start on the bottom. And since I'm putting the trim on the outside of the shiplap, I don't have to take into account for that. So I'm just gonna go straight to the floor. Not gonna worry about it. And like, make sure you can see what I'm doing. I have my 18 gauge brad nailer by Ryobi. They have them in several different brands now, but I think Ryobi was like the first to come out with the battery operated ones. And I'm using 18 gauge 2-inch brad nails to put this in. You want to look and see which one is the prettiest side. This is the prettiest side. So I'm just going to go this way. You know, I forgot an integral part of this process, and that is I need a stud finder. Obviously I know where this stud is, but I need to find all the studs in the rest. I need to find the rest of the studs in the wall so that I know where to place these brad nails. I'm so tired, I totally forgot. All right, I'm gonna go find my stud finder. There's a joke for that, but I'm not gonna say it. All right, I have my super fancy stud finder. I'm just now gonna mark. I need a pencil. Oh my gosh. Okay, I swear, once you get your ducks in a row, this is not a hard or time-consuming project. Don't start without a stud finder and a pencil, and we're gonna mark all of our studs. Mark them all the way up. Wow, this room has a lot of studs. Probably because it's connected to a bathroom. They don't typically have this many studs in my house. For sure. This is like every 18 inches, which is what they should be. But the rest of my house is definitely not like that. Okay, I have my studs. What? I have my studs marked. Now we can actually start installing the boards. You want to do what?
Get some of the help.
So for the corner, you want to push it all the way in. And then I try to put it at an angle so it gets in the stud over there. It's not enough, so I'm going to measure now to cut my board for this right here. I wish I had a better measuring tape, but I don't know where the other one went. 43 1/4. So now let's go and cut a board that is 43 1/4. Come with me. I'm gonna show you the first couple of boards and then speed it up. So now this is 43 1/4. This will go in that spot. And then this one will start the next line. So there is 0 waste in doing it this way. We've tried other ways where you measure your wall and then cut all of your boards just to fit in a perfect pattern. That had so much waste. And plywood, these sheets were $45 a piece. So I paid almost $150 for 3 of them for that one wall. So that's $50 more expensive than what it used to be because wood is ridiculous. But even without that, there's no reason to have that kind of waste. So I do it the no waste way, which saves me money and ensures that I have money to do all the projects in that room. I am going to paint in that room, not just white. We're gonna try out a really pretty pink color from the Joanna Gaines Castle collection. All right, and then this one. I don't know how I'm not more muscle defined because of all of the up and down and back and forth I do. Pulling my pants up. I should have ridiculous arm muscles right now. Seriously. So this one starts right where the other one ended. And you do want to leave a gap. So I probably actually, oh my gosh. See what I mean? I need a nickel for the gap or 2 nickels. I'll be right back. Okay, 2 nickels. This is the annoying part, really. Ugh. And then let's see if a whole one fits here. I don't think it will, but we shall see. Nope. Nope, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna bring it all the way through the house and then find out what I already know is the truth. I'm just gonna measure. Measure! Oh, why do I only have this crappy little measuring tape? What? 86 and a half. 86 and a half. You hear that, people? 86 and a half. All right, this is what's left. Oh my gosh, I look a mess. I don't care. We're going with it. No waste. Ugh. No waste. No waste. Jeebus. The worst part of doing any kind of wall treatment is having to cut around outlets. I'm gonna need my jigsaw and a piece of wood. Okay, might as well get to it. Got my supplies. Gotta make a hole for the jigsaw blade. So I got my drill bits. I've got my drill, which also subsequently has the blade or the battery for this because I only have 2. So, jigsaw. Okay. Now to figure this out. And I hopefully didn't pick a board that is way too thick because they're not all 100% the same. And I did. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and I don't care. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't care what. 1 inch, so it's about 1 to 4 1/4. 1 inch to 4 1/4. I don't know how anybody else does this, cause I've never looked. I probably should, cause I'm not super great at this. There's a lot of drama involved in projects. Next. This is 30, oh my gosh, it's like 33 3/4. 33 3/4, remind me of that. I'll be right back. Totally did it too long, don't know how. Probably because people are talking to me and ruin my head goes out the window. It's only been like 2 hours since I started this, and it feels like I've been doing it for like 5. 81 and just shy of 3/4. My brain only does so much. 81 3/4 minus. This is the better part where you don't have to get on the floor constantly. Just try to keep something in your mind while you have children. My gosh. We're on the last boards, and it's a good thing I was already planning on doing a picture framing around this entire wall, because it's been so long since I've done shiplap. I forgot that you always want to start at the ceiling. Basically because you're going to be left with such a tiny bit of shiplap left that it's going to be stupid. So it's going to be stupid looking. That being said, when you do it, make sure to always start at the ceiling and work your way down. That way, if there is a tiny strip left like this, you won't be able to see it because it'll be hidden underneath your floor trim. Word to the wise. Read the instructions all the way through and you won't have a problem. All right, I'm gonna get on the very last pieces of wood. I've got a tiny little strip there because these boards were not the same. They vary just slightly, and I didn't do such a great job. I should have just carried it all the way across the... That was dumb. Don't ever do that. If you have this situation where you've got to break it up, just start at that part of the wall, make the tiny cup, and then continue with the piece on the other side of it. Because I ended up with boards that were slightly smaller than the other ones. Therefore, I've got like a 1 inch gap up there, if you can see it. This tiny little gap right there. So I'm gonna have to go in, cut a tiny little 1 inch board. It's all right. Once it's all painted and that little door is in there and it's all framed out and pretty, you won't think about it and you won't see it really. It won't stand out, in other words. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You can make it perfect if you want to, but that costs money and extra time and probably more frustration. So I'm over that idea. I am happy to have an imperfect, beautiful, character-filled house. All right, let's cut the very last 3 pieces, and then I'm done with this part. Obviously, I still have the framing to do tomorrow, and then I can work on the trimming out the windows and the door. But that's for a different video. finished up putting shiplap on the wall. I cleaned up and I've put all my toys away. Toys. Well, they sort of are toys. Tools. It is about 5:30 in the afternoon and I'm done with that project. Now I'm on to other things. So there you have it, the entire process from start to finish, building your own DIY shiplap wall. Now, I wanted to say a couple of things here at the end, basically just to say that this is what I consider cheap. $145 for a wall treatment doesn't sound like it's inexpensive, but I'm going for quality, not just inexpensive projects. So for the quality that I got here, it was very inexpensive. I'm not done with it yet. I'm going to completely trim it out, and I'm building a door for this little area, and I'm gonna trim that out and make it look really pretty. We wanna have access to our water stuff for the bathroom on the other side of the wall. That being said, there are definitely less expensive ways of doing this exact same thing. You could use plywood underlayment, which is about $15 less a board, so like $20 a board. It's much thinner, and you may have to sand it. This is pre-sanded plywood, so I didn't have to sand it. It took a lot of time off of my project. But if you're looking to make it less expensive, definitely go for that. There's also cheaper options that I think are like $15 that are even thinner than that. And then you could even do, if you don't have texture on your walls. I have texture, so I couldn't use the faux shiplap, like really faux, which is basically just drawing lines with a black paint marker on your wall, and it makes it have the appearance of shiplap without actually putting anything up on your wall, which might actually be a really great option if you are renting a house or an apartment. There's also shiplap wallpaper, which is stick-on. You could use that option as well. But for me, I really wanted the quality, and I'm looking to build out these rooms with the charm and grace of an older build in a new subdivision type situation. So anyway, thank you so much guys for watching all the way through. Do not forget to like the video if this is content that you like to see, and subscribe if you want to be a part of this community here at Capturing Wonderland. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.